Hey guys, what's up? Brandon here again with another case study video. I wanted to show off a personal project of mine. Actually, I've been working on for a couple months now, but we had a pretty cool December, right? So we had a good December as far as revenue wise, and I want to share with you guys what I was doing to generate $55,000 worth of revenue and why it worked so well and what we're doing now to kind of continue that trend, right? So let's hop in the computer right here. We're gonna hop in my screen. I wanna show you, this was December of 2024. We did around $55,000 in sales. Yes, you'll see the graph kind of die off here, but we did end up cutting the advertising around this date just because we ran out of stock and there was no point to leave the advertising running and spending money, right? So we cut the ads when we ran out of stock, and then we let it kind of fizzle out into Christmas and the rest of the holidays, the new year and all that good stuff. But ultimately we want to just like capitalize what we could in December. So I wanted to touch on a couple things on what made this so successful and how you can duplicate it yourself and kind of apply it to your own brands and see if this is something that you would help you, right? So you see we did 55K. The average order value was around $51. We were selling a product that really the entry level price on that product was around $39.99. But then we would go ahead and add upsells, add in different variants or different offers to help increase that average order value. But having the average order value be $51 instead of the lowest ticket that we offer on the product, this is where you want to be. You don't want to rely on just one variant on one product. You want to give your, if your product allows for it, you want to give it some variants, whether that's colors, whether it's sizes. And if it doesn't have either of those things, then you can create bundles, right? You can create bundles of 2, bundles of 3, or more product or more items, or, you get the idea. But we want to increase that average order value just because it's really difficult nowadays to kind of get across paid advertising if you're only spending, if your average order value is like $30 or $40, it's going to be really hard for you to make a profit through paid advertising just because of the cost per advertising right now is like so high. You won't really see a cost per purchase on a product that is really good under $15. I mean, it's going to be really rare for you to see something like that. But if you're scaling something profitable and really good, usually $15, $20 is like where it'll kind of like max out at if it's performing well. If you're seeing it anything below that, you should definitely up your budgets because that's amazing. You're seeing some really great results. So I want to show you exactly what the product is, what made it so profitable essentially. So I'll dive into the product page here. So this is it. This is the Magnetic IQ building block set. And this is essentially magnetic blocks. They're like building sticks that have little magnets inside that will connect to each other, and it will ultimately allow your child to build something creative, right? So it is a product for children over the ages of 3. And we tried to show that in a lot of the copy. And all the video content that we made for the product and the ads themselves, we used, someone above the age of 3, 4, 5, maybe up to the age of 7. I feel like someone would use this product as a way for them to help enhance their motor skills, spark their creativity, and be just overall an educational product, right? So we want to target children in the kindergarten range, preschool, toddler. That is our ideal audience for this specific product, right? But you can see the product page is really well built out. We built it out to the brand, right? We got all the branding, all the color schemes are intact. Everything looks nice, clean, and simple. We have some nice customer testimonials here. If you scroll down, we have some amazing product imagery and everything really looks nice and in unison, right? So with that being said, having these benefits, photos here of other children playing with the products, that will create that trust factor. I mean, I wouldn't rely too much on a lot of these like trust badges and even like the review counts and stuff like that. I mean, it will bring some sort of trust value to your lander, but ultimately you need to have images of people using your product, whether it's children, whether it's adults, whatever the case may be. The first thing though that we try to tackle was the ad itself. So like, how can we drive traffic to this web page to then convert them into buyers? So we had to take the parent angle, right? So the angle of weaning your kids off of the iPad or screen time, right? And being able to build blocks. Also, the hand-eye coordination stuff is really big. Just selling it to parents is what we're ideally trying to do, because obviously toddlers is not the ideal market of people buying this product, right? So we have to sell the parents on why their toddler needs this specific product. That's why we've listed all those benefits. We've shown and put the imagery in the parent's head that there's children actively playing with these products. We provide them different designs, like in a little pamphlet when they get the product, on what they can build with the product. And we also went as far as like doing we customized like the packaging. We kind of made this more or less like a white labeled brand, but I don't hold any inventory. I purchase the inventory and have it sent to a 3PL who ships it out and handles all the fulfillment for me. I just manage all the marketing and the customer service side of things and financials, obviously. But ultimately, you want to have a system in place for you to drive affordable traffic from paid advertising on Google, Facebook, Instagram, and have them land on your landing page here already ready to buy. So it really starts at the creative level. And as you can see here on this little GIF here, we had a couple different creators create content with the product, showing it being used, showing that parent aspect of like, having a voiceover talking like why should a parent really need this over the video, showing the children playing with it. So just having those things being put into place allows us to capitalize on more affordable traffic that we can send to the store. If we were just to put a product image up there or a video of an adult like showing what they could build with it, like theoretically, it doesn't put that imagery into place. We need to put a child in the creative playing with the product, a child engaging, having fun, smiling, right? So a couple of those things is why we put them where they were, but it's also why we were so successful in being able to generate over $55,000 in revenue. And I'll refresh this just in case anybody wants me to refresh it and think it's photoshopped, but you can see here, loads right up. You can see the product, you can see everything here, how much money we made on it. There was a couple other upsells and little things that we added on top, like priority processing or insurance during shipping. Yeah, you can get creative by adding certain things on top of your existing offer. And the ultimate goal here was to create something that converted at a high percentage. And by a high percentage, and I know you're thinking 3 isn't really high, but ultimately for an e-commerce brand, if you're paying for paid traffic and you're not converting at least a 1.5–2% level, I can tell you that there's a lot of improvement to be made. As you can see here, even though it was December, which was like the holiday season, we had almost a 4% conversion rate on the site. That means for every 100 people that landed on the site, almost 4 of them would purchase something at a time, right? So if you send 20,000 sessions to your website, you can expect to see multiple purchases, right? So really, this product kind of took off during the holiday season. We're still scaling it right now. I'm just making this video to be transparent with you because I do operate an agency that helps other e-commerce brands do the same thing. So if you're an e-commerce brand that needs help building out systems or trying to generate some more revenue or add to your existing system, give us a call, send us an email, send us a DM, book a call with us. We'll definitely hop on a call and see what you have cooking and how we can help and how we can accelerate your brand to the moon. So again, I just wanted to share that quick case study with you guys. Thanks again for watching this video. If you can, leave a like and a subscribe down below if you're watching on YouTube. And if you're watching on our website, again, you can book a call on the website with our team, and we'll speak with you on how we can help you grow your business. So again, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.